Hello, people of Ghana and all over the world. Welcome to Click Sports. I'm here with my guys. Charlie, it's Easter time, the Easter edition. Today is Good Friday. Yeah, compare. The thing about life is that one of my pundits on this show, he says, when you go to someone's funeral, just realize that is your funeral. Sana ya ubijeni sape pepe ne yebe ya wosudi e ketesi komra ampofu spoken ni ampofu ni enti ebe ko Jesus but as we are doing it, remember that Charlie, that is how somebody to Charlie so that's that. So Charlie, as you know, EPL is on, Ghana Premier League is on, there will be Champions League. Oh, yo, Chelsea. Anyway, well. So, guys, Charlie, welcome to Quick Sports Easter edition.
Thank you.
Yeah, Charlie, our producer, Full Courage. This is his birthday. Indeed. Mutu Chavi, Mutu be many for Mummy. Pass.
I am paying the
Professional way. Fantastic.
Today he has to perform.
Very well.
Cook.
Yes, BC. Fantastic. Reginald.
Charlie, if you don't just do that, if you don't go take that thing to the girls.
No.
I beg you, to finish show something.
So with that, Charlie, welcome you to today's Easter segment of the Click Sports. And we'll go straight to a very worrying story. I think this should be the first we should discuss about the sort of violence that it's a violence that for all we don't know is that it do happens a lot, especially in Division 1. But all of a sudden, the Premier League, some of those clubs that are coming from the Division 1 into the Ghana Premier League, they start picking the bad habits from Division 1, and Tamale City, they were at Adriana this weekend, and it was really, really bad, very appalling. So I'll go straight to my panelists. Guys, Adriana hosts Tamale City, and Charlie was bloody. And we need to find a way of, curtailing it before it escalates to a different sort of rivalry or kind of commotion at our various stadium. Because if we don't know anything, the precedent of May 9 should be something that we should always keep at the back of our mind when we wanted to get into this kind of authentications. What's your take on this?
I would say for this very incident, many of us saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Even the GFA saw it coming. Tamale cities themselves in Indiana, they all saw it coming, because I learned before the match, Tamale City supporters did a press release cautioning, telling the GFA that they've heard that the Indiana supporters are planning to do them something when they come there.
Okay.
Indiana supporters also made a release that is a fallacy. What they are saying, there's not even an iota of truth in it. But the GFA gathered that intel. In fact, this very match, they classified it as a category A match, even though it's a category A match.
Yeah.
So they instructed the match commissioner to be more vigilant, the extra vigilant, to beef up security and things. So during the match itself, on the field, there was no problem. There was no problem until the police people escorted Tamale City from Doma to Sunyani. So you see that it's a calculated thing. The Ghana supporters saw that when they do it on the field, it will be clear that everybody will see that. So they just managed, they did everything quietly. And 10 minutes before the end of the game, they opened the free gates. That's even to tell you, no, there's something going on. So GFA, I would not blame them entirely, because they got the intel, they acted, they took the extra measures. So the security left them at Sunyani. So maybe one would say, okay, going forward, they should make sure that they take their destination before they get back. So Adriana supporters also, not knowing they were waiting for them as Sunyani. So their argument is they came to play the match, nothing happened. If someone go and beat someone at Sunyani, how do you know it's us? So that's the argument, but it doesn't speak.
No.
It doesn't speak. Our league is ranked 27th in Africa. Togo League, Botswana League, Tanzania League is better than ours. And these are some of the things. We need to put money. But if you want to put money, inject money, if you want rich people to come and inject money and you're doing this, you will scare the investors. Because investors, they want to do real. You see, it's very bad. It's very, for some time now, I've seen that hooliganism has come down in the Premier League. See, this BA, Brown and High, this Brown and Hartford teams and not the team. Yeah. It's becoming unbecoming. One thing too is when the case comes, the disciplinary committee, they waste time. Because I think when Adriana went for the first leg, they attacked them. Tamale City attacked them. And 2 players even fought. And Tamale City attacked them. So from that time, that case, the DC hasn't brought their ruling. So the second round. You see, so some of these things, if you have to jail someone, and one thing too, I will urge the security is, if you go to the European country, the Western world, if you commit a crime on at a stadium, you are treated like normal criminal. So why is it that anybody can commit a crime within the football circles? They will treat it differently than, because if this thing is an assault, so the police should they should arrest people. They should arrest people and they should bring. I've seen that now. When you've been banning stadium, you've been banning people from their stadium. But the thing is happening, so if the punishment is not good enough, we should look at other alternatives. Jail, when you jail one, the teams know the supporters who are doing that. Every team knows they are hooligans. I will not tell you if you come to Accra Sports Stadium and something happens. Accra goes to Olympics and House of Football. They know the people who have been doing that. So just arrest somebody, jail the person. Quite recently we did a story. Is it Holland? Final or one of their supporters was the pitch invader or something. Yeah. And the law took it. After the law took it was, the team also said that they would take the guy to court.
Okay.
You see.
Okay. So what I know is the CAF new rule. If any pitch invader in your country, the country are paying $10,000.
You see, there should be more, because I've seen the banning of stadium. We are moving you from your stadium to another. It doesn't work. Because we have been doing this thing and the thing is still going on. So I think there's more.
Charlie, hooliganism and all that is coming up in our GPL. Whilst we wanted to make it, Charlie, SANE, but we are not getting enough sponsors already.
There's a serious issue. And even though it's been a while, I heard anything like this. I'm very surprised this thing is happening. Seriously, you ask yourself, have we learned anything from the mainline disaster? If you are behaving like this, how will we be able to encourage fans to go to the stadium? We already have low attendance, very, very bad, and we are doing this. How will you encourage supporters to go to the stadium? You go and watch a football match, and before you go home, you get hurt, or you even lose your life. All this is uncalled for, and I think the punishment is not enough. It's not enough. Seriously, it's not enough, because they keep doing it. They keep doing it. If, like Ambafu said, we're able to identify the individuals who are responsible for their
jail them.
It will serve as a deterrent to others. But nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. We are waiting for somebody to lose their life before we come and sit down and form this. And it takes forever. When there's an issue, it takes forever for them to rule. And it's not helping. It's not helping at all. So if you want the people to take our league seriously, some of these things shouldn't happen. Some of these things shouldn't happen at all. So I'm expecting the GFA to take these issues very, very seriously, and as a matter of fact, rule on it very, 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 very fast. We want the corporates to be identified and dealt with accordingly,
Yeah.
so that we were able to curtail some of these incidents, because it doesn't speak well
Well
of
of us. Nice one. Doesn't speak well of us. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League. Let's bring the love back. That's what is it? Okay. So yeah, that's our consent. So now we go straight into the EPL. Nyama Sisi. Anyway. Manchester City are putting the pressure on. Whilst we have about 9 matches to the end of this, much point to get from those. So City is still keeping the pressure on Arsenal. For me, as it is now, I am in favor of Arsenal. This thing still, but well, you think that as Ampofu always says, he always felt that Charlie Arsenal will bottle it at the point. Is your conviction still the same, or where you have cashed it, Charlie?
I still stand by my conviction that I don't.
Arsenal bottle it.
They should surprise me. The hit Man City is also
Yeah. They are not giving up at all. They are not giving up.
But then the only problem is I want a third force. If even Man City also slips, someone can. But if you look at them,
No.
look at the gap difference.
The gap is
It's too much. So these two, they will go head to head. 9 matches, 18 points.
Yeah. Yes, 18. A lot to get from it. Reginald, City Arsenal, they are going at it.
it's becoming very, very, very interesting. One thing that Arsenal don't have is the experience of being in this situation. So we don't know how they are going to react being in this situation. So all they can do is take the game at a time. But they have some very interesting fixtures. Very interesting fixtures.
Very interesting.
This weekend they will be coming up against Liverpool. They will still have to play Chelsea at the Emirates, and they will also have to go to the Etihad. Those are the key matches.
For me, the Chelsea at the Emirates,
But Man City's match, that'll be very, very crucial.
Oh yeah, we have very tough one.
So if they can keep the gap like this, the form going into that match, then we'll know what is likely to happen. Then they can even say, oh, we can afford to draw or lose that match, and still it will be in their hands.
Okay.
But as of now, they don't have that experience, and when they lose against Liverpool this weekend, there will be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, the pressure will come on
there
them.
will be a lot of pressure because they've not been in this situation, and their coach is quite inexperienced. So people will just be looking at them to see how they will handle the whole situation. But it's still in their hands. It's still in their hands.
Yeah, so as it is in their hands, so it is in our hand here. But remember, the channel is SJ Click TV on YouTube. When you chance upon any of our videos, what you can do is subscribe, you press the bell notification icon, you share, you like. A friend will say, your best friend also have another friend. So recommend it to your best friend so that you also recommend it to his best friend. Let's keep the family growing. Go for commercial break, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Click Sports. My name is Sesime, and we are here dishing it out as a toss. So yeah, a lot is happening in the world of football. This week, as we have been predicting and talking about for pretty much like a month now, Graham Potter has finally been sacked by Todd Bowley and his Clearly Consortium or Darkly Consortium, whichever it is, I don't know. Clearly, okay, my people say Clearly. So Clearly Consortium. And so Graham Potter sacked. Let me start with Reginald. Graham Potter alone last get the sack.
Are we surprised?
No, but I think we have a group of people who are still clamoring that keep Graham Potter.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
Graham
yeah.
Potter. Keep Graham Potter.
He's the one. He's the one. He's the one because he knows when he meets them.
Yeah, there's going to be a serious demonstration in London. Don't worry, serious demonstration.
We've been talking about. I have been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
The guy is not up to the task. Below average manager.
Okay.
No experience coming from Brighton.
But from all indications, what we know is Todd Bowley all of a sudden said that now he uses science and data to do his recruitment and so what happened to Graham Potter? Is it that the science and data deceive him?
I'm not sure. He didn't know what he was doing.
Okay.
He didn't know appointing Potter. He didn't know. I don't think he knew what he was doing. Because at that time, Chelsea didn't have a sporting director, nothing. Out of nowhere, they brought Potter to handle such a big job.
Responsibility.
Yeah. And I think it overwhelmed him.
To take a job from A-list coach to give to C coach in the end.
Yeah. You have to, Potter and others should have gone to a mid-table team. Get some, yes, to feel a lot of pressure before coming. Because Chelsea job is a pressure job.
Yeah,
It's a pressure job where you are required to get results week in and week out.
Nobody has time for him.
Yes, with Brighton you can get away with having bad results. Nobody will talk.
And all of a sudden, Chelsea supporters are just quiet. The whole world, from America to Asia, they are quiet. As if they are no more interested in football. I don't know. They were fasting Graham Potter to be sacked.
Some of them hashtag rebuild.
Yeah, because every season they are rebuilding.
Yes.
All our producers, they are just, they are all Chelsea supporters.
But in another way, when I look at them, I think they set him up for failure. Yes, because buying how many players for him? 17 players for him.
So exactly that is where people are of, especially one of our colleagues on Nice Richard Branton. He said a coach worth of your socks in January, you are not supposed to allow them buy you more than even 5 players. It then tells you that then he's not a coach worth of his salt. You should be able to stand, no, I won't take more than 3 players. Get me 3 players. That's enough. Or if they are the players I sanction, get me this player. Don't go and come back and throw a data in my face and say I wanted to get this player. If you can't say this thing, then you are not a coach worth of your salt. Just like Tuchel will stand on your face and say, I don't want Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't buy him for me.
Yeah, we don't know Potter personally, but from what we see on the sidelines, you can even see that he's not that bold. He's not that, and it looks like they were just buying the players for him. He wasn't the one recommending most of the players. They were just buying for him to use. So, if you're a manager and they are just giving you players you have not requested for, it's always going to be difficult for you to use them.
To get
Players,
the
yes, it's always going to be difficult. So, I think overall they have about 31 players. How many of you
are not even getting
space? How many are going to play in a week?
It's unfortunate.
Some
of them are changing in the lobby. Just now, some of them change in the lobby. They should expand their dressing room so that people can.
And they've also, maybe we'll come, they've also gone for another one who I don't even think is.
I'm hopeful.
We don't agree. Wallahi.
All of a sudden,
we no go agree.
All of a sudden, Sankofa and your body. And the Chelsea have gone back to Lampard near Chelsea.
But Lampard is an improved version of Potter.
Very sure.
If you compare their statistics, when Lampard was
Chelsea, he's winning rates.
It's just that I just don't know the plan to bully him right now, because I guess he had a long-term plan. If you have a long-term plan and the ship is
shaking,
why do you fear? Is it pressure from the supporters?
I'm very sure.
But for me,
We should have kept Potter.
They should have kept. Yeah, we don't understand. We are planning to go to London maybe this weekend.
And
With serious demonstration. Serious demonstration. We want Potter back. Most of Chelsea supporters agree. We'll do it. But now, even my senior producer, he supports me. Seriously, it was long overdue.
Senior producer Felix Coleman or that from Tana.
It's long overdue. It's long overdue. We were all expecting it, but when and how was the question we were seeking for? But then, if you're a big club and the results are not coming, definitely. We wish him all the best. We might get a job at somewhere else. So, for coaching here, honestly, from Brighton, honestly, if you have to be fair, he should have been an assistant coach to someone at Chelsea, not the head coach. Not the head coach. And you could see everything. Even when he left, when coaches leave, you see players, farewell messages, and not more than 4 players sent. To say that even he lost the
impact.
Most of the players didn't want him, so it's clear. It's clear. We wish him all the best. Wish him for Lampard. We will see. Let's hope for the best for him.
But is it
understand? He has come to be a stop guard for this remaining 9 matches.
Yes.
The next season they bring
like a
permanent coach. I don't understand what made, or is it they laugh for the club?
Maybe because an old Chelsea player, so he felt loud.
The same old Chelsea coach, they sacked you. And right now you handle the team. You are not. You are a big guy. You are a coach now. You are like Potter. Even your stance is better than Potter. So I thought you should have been
stand on it.
What the But maybe he loves the club and the person is not complaining. Who are we to complain? We wish him all the best.
Reginald, as you were thinking about how's the name of if you are thinking about Lampard taking the job, so you take from Lampard and we segue into this season alone. About 12 coaches were sacked from there, from Nagelsmann to Lampard himself to Potter, cut across all over. Vieira, Conte, were all sacked. What is happening this particular season? What actually is it? What is happening?
The owners of the clubs have been ruthless. Seriously. And you ask yourself, did they deserve the sack? Most of them did.
Okay, well, most of them. But for me, Thomas Tuchel, I don't think he deserved it.
Thomas Tuchel's own, because he didn't agree, or the club and Thomas Tuchel didn't agree on the idea going forward. So that was what really caused the sack. It's not as if the results were so bad. But Chelsea wanted to buy players, young players, and build for the future, and he wasn't ready for that. Yeah, so they didn't agree. They were not on the same page, so they had to let him go, and went for Chuck Norris. It didn't work. Vieira, it wasn't working. They weren't scoring goals, even though their league position wasn't so much in danger. The performances weren't that good. The Crystal Palace, I think they lost. They went like 12 games. They start winning. And if you are owner of a club, you will not wait.
You'll be concerned.
Yeah, you will not wait. You have to let the manager go. But it's unfortunate that every time the players think they don't even perform, it's the manager who sacrifice. That's the name of the game.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You can't sack the players. It's the manager you are going to sack. So most of the managers who have been sacked, they deserve it. Nagelsmann's own is another area of concern. I don't think it's more of footballing. It's more of politics behind the scenes and all that. There were issues that we didn't know about. So that's it. Lampard coming, I don't know. If you check his records, 44 wins in 84 games. 50% record. for a manager of Chelsea, I was expecting about 80% win rate.
Win rate, not 54.
50%. I'm not expecting 50%. But what do? That's what that's what he said they like.
That's what they have signed up for.
Yeah, that's what he said they like. So all we can do is wish him more.
We wish Lampard very well in his new endeavor as a stopgap coach for Chelsea. Go for commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back on the show. Yeah. So we are in the last leg of it. So let's talk about El Clasico de Spania. Well, for this season, Barcelona have make Real Madrid ambition 59 until last Wednesday, and then Ancelotti said, fellas, we are approaching this game as the final. The Moko winning cap, no mommy. It's like one unleash Vinicius Junior, the Benzema of the bench. So, as long as for the season, Reginald, Real Madrid has at least saved their face. What's your take on that match?
I don't think Real Madrid would have sat down for Barcelona to score them 4 times in the season.
So that was the motivation.
I wish it happened. I wish it happened. Yes. But it didn't happen.
Okay.
Barcelona, Real Madrid has to show some fight and at least win one of the games.
Okay.
For your fiercest rival to score you 4 times in the season, it's very, very bad. The league is gone. So they also beat them in the Super Cup.
Yes.
So at least they had to salvage something in the Copa del Rey, and that's what they did. They stepped up. They stepped up really seriously, and they really battered Barcelona. They battered Barcelona, and we know going to face Osasuna, they already halfway there. They already halfway there. Unless there's a serious surprise, I don't know. They'll win the trophy. So good luck to them. But next season they should do better.
Next season,
Yeah.
they should do better. I'm hopeful. The preferred candidate for the Chelsea job so far as Luis Enrique and Nagelsmann. But the rumor from the grapevine is saying that PSG are some sniffing around Nagelsmann. So it's that Nagelsmann have a now spoiled for choice. So to you, who will you prefer Chelsea to go for?
I will go for Luis. If I'm an advisor to Todd Bowley. See, the Nagelsmann, I see him to be Porter Pro Max.
Oh, okay.
See, from Leipzig to Bayern. That's the way, like developmental. And Chelsea, no time for him to say it. I'm not
just like Bayern. They don't have time for you.
Like personally, like I'll go for Luis Enrique. He's tried and tested. But look at what he did with Barcelona, with the Spanish national team. And for Nagelsmann, 35 years, he has little under his sleeves to show for this.
Any trophies? I'm not sure you have.
No, last season he
Okay.
won the German league.
With Bayern. Well, for Bayern, German league is not.
It's not. Yeah.
And moving.
It's something.
No, for if Bayern wins the German league, it's nothing to them. If you're a coach and you come to Bayern Munich, they wouldn't judge you by winning the league. They judge you by your performance in Champions League. No, but for him, when he's writing his CV, he has won something for that one day.
Yes.
He will put it on his CV. But then, moving from Germany, Leipzig, Germany, Bayern, Germany, to England, I think the challenge I see Luis Enrique more of the Masro, like he's yeah. For personally, I'll go for Enrique. And if PSG take science Negros man, it's PSG. I don't really know what they want. I don't really know. But personally, for Chelsea, I'll go for Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique.
Right, Chelsea, Luis Enrique, Chelsea, Nagelsmann, Chelsea, everybody.
You see, sometimes I ask myself, until a coach is given a chance to prove himself and win something, you can't write him off. Luis Enrique's trophies he won was with Barcelona.
Yes.
He was with Celta Vigo.
Yeah.
He didn't win anything. He came to Barcelona. He had a chance. Messi was there, Neymar was there,
Yeah.
Suarez. They won the Champions League. They gave him the opportunity. He bettered his CV. That's why now we are seeing him as a top coach. With Spain, he didn't win anything. You understand? When you compare him with Nagelsmann was at RB Leipzig. He moved a step further to Bayern Munich. He won the league.
Okay.
This season, if they didn't sack him, we don't know what he could have won.
Okay.
So to write him off and say Luis Enrique has a better CV,
You know, and agree.
I don't really agree
You
with
can
that.
relate some coaches to some teams.
Yeah, because
Barca will never sign Mourinho.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because if you look at the style of play of the team, if you look at the players, Nagelsmann, one of his problems was with the players.
Yes.
And look at this star-studded side of Chelsea. They have so many egos. Look at your age. At a certain time, Thomas Muller was like, you are my size. You are 35 years old. How much? How old are you? You see, ego also counts.
Oh yes.
And I think Luis Enrique can which Chelsea player can brag on him?
Well, it's Luis Enrique who went to where's room and said, I don't want 30. The last of room, but I don't want 30 in my team. He's the same person who went to Barcelona and said, but you Messi, you say you will not come to training. Is that Iniesta? Go and tell that dwarf to come to
need
training.
such coaches in this Chelsea team. Somebody, because the players then need a coach when they see.
Yeah.
They say that, hey, not a coach that way they say, also, we use half it, they can't give you name.
But if you look at Nagelsmann too, he's not a coach that you can just yeah, because he's firm. And since he left, I've heard some of the Bayern Munich players saying good things about him. They were behind him.
He's very stubborn.
He didn't lose the dressing room and all that. So I think he's a very fair manager. People always look at his age and say he's young. But I don't think if he can do the job, why not? Why not? Yeah, but I know Chelsea's team, there are a lot of characters in there. But there are a lot of also young players in there.
Yeah.
Now the senior players are Thiago Silva, N'Golo Kante, and all that. I'm not sure they are going to give him problems. So for me, if he can do the job, fine.
You give it to him. Okay, if he can do the job, fine. So the last one on our table before we check out for this Easter celebration, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Unfortunately, Arsenal is going to Anfield. We always know Anfield, there's the 12th man, there's over this.
The form of Arsenal, I don't think.
But
Liverpool too at Anfield. It's going to be a tough match. It's going to be a very, very tough match. I wouldn't stick my head out, but then still I take Arsenal to the but Liverpool is going to give them a match. But still, a narrow win for Arsenal would be a bad.
Narrow win for Arsenal from Spooky. Reginald, Without sentiment, without feeling, without sentiment.
You don't even have to let him comment. I didn't comment on your task. Why do you want him to comment on
No,
your
you see,
Reginald, without sentiment and without feeling and without emotion,
I'm always going to analyze the match. Just like last week, I did for Liverpool against Man City. Yeah. You see, I know this season we have a lot of problems. Our form hasn't been good, but all the same, I feel sorry for Arsenal.
You're feeling sorry for Arsenal?
I'm feeling sorry for Arsenal.
Okay.
Because the match is at Anfield.
Yeah.
And Anfield, even no matter how bad our form is, we always seem to turn up. Well, you know it for yourself. Ask the United fans, they'll tell you.
Who are you referring to?
The whole
The whole shit. What is it? I have no idea.
because we've lost just one league match at Anfield against Leeds United.
Yes.
So
and one
we always going
one
to
champion.
we always seem to rise to the occasion when the fans are behind us.
Okay.
So Arsenal should watch out.
Okay.
I think they'll lose. Oh, we'll come back here.
Okay, so for a 30 seconds permission from our producers, talk about your concern about corporate
But you are not being fair to me. You are not being fair.
So producers can take 30 seconds. Oh yeah, go.
No. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I'll leave it to my fans. They should comment. Don't worry. Madrid is always Madrid. Madrid. Why you know the things say we go do?
Okay.
But we will humiliate you.
By the 3-0, then what did
Before.
No. Then the first three games, then what did they? Then they look Madrid.
If this one they pay.
The last one,
be the pay.
the latest match.
The latest match.
They're coming here.
You feel in you.
Oh, okay.
He scored me one for him.
For your home.
I said, I will come do for him.
Okay.
I don't do 1, 2, 4.
Okay.
Ramadan, Karim Benzema.
You see the way they talk. Before the game. They don't get
I
him.
comment on my team.
You don't
You
get
make
him.
a comment on my
You
team.
don't get him.
My team is
Right now,
not
I
even
can't.
happy.
I'm going.
He can't say any talk.
They heck
He
me.
said they give him morale
They
too.
heck me.
They get chance. Now I can't do him. I did Madrid.
The 4-0 is a warning. It's a warning.
It's a warning.
It's a big warning.
Chelsea.
Thank you.
It's a big warning.
Thank you for the whistle.
Chelsea. Yeah, so guys, watch us for that one. Champions League. I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, Chelsea versus Real Madrid.
Real Madrid versus Chelsea, Bernabeu.
Okay, Chelsea is rather going to Bernabeu first. Well.
Baptism of fire.
So guys, our producers, as it is, they are Chelsea supposed to, they can start it, the fasting today. We are in Easter. Easter is for fasting. You can start the fasting today, so that before that time we get there, Benzema will go injured, Vinicius will be injured, Thibaut Courtois will be injured. Okay, so guys, so we are in Easter. So remember, Easter is for giving, sharing, caring. So if you have, Charlie, I say we'll give you. And with this, if you have, I say we'll giving our producers, and then Easter, and then your birthday, it's a we'll give you.
Yes.
What I say, it's a we'll give you. So yeah, guys. So it's Easter. Remember, when you are celebrating and you are drinking, drink responsibly. Who can bet here? You should also bet responsibly. But who will need better? Remember, you heard it all from the investment advisor. Even though Adodi, person who you be sure I say so sketchy and we crying so how far? I say. So Charlie, when you chance of any of our videos, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep this movement going. Movement TV, what I say? Oh, respect to your to me. Movement TV. Avatar, yes. Come on, you are like Avatar. So guys, we'll see you on the other side. Bye bye.